Good morning. Welcome back to my home for Stories from My Tree. Today's edition is about Ethan's first Christmas. And this is an adorable little thing. It's a great memento. It's a great ornament because it actually is a book. And when you go through the pages, it tells us about the things that we did for Ethan's very first Christmas, like those who were present, who were there, grandparents, aunts, and uncles, what Ethan wore. He wore a striped little Santa's helper outfit. He got blocks and a puzzle and Thomas the Train set, ride-on toy, clothes, bath toys. I tell you what, that was a good thing. He loved taking his baths, and he loved Thomas the Train. I gave him a Grumpy Care Bear. Grumpy was the Care Bear that I got when I was a kid. Ethan's really never been grumpy. It just was kind of a sentimental thing for me. But this is what I wanted to, two things I wanted to share is something funny I did. Tiffany was the one that did all the writing in this, but she wrote, screamed in a ceramic kitty's face like it was real, and then tried climbing over his Thomas the Train set and got stuck on his tummy. And so I can imagine the screaming went from joy as he saw the cat to maybe some frustration or fear or terror as he got stuck over on the train set. And that really can explain a lot about the way that we oftentimes experience Christmas too. Sometimes we have such a swing in emotions from joy and enthusiasm to frustration and fear. Sometimes we get aggravated that we don't get what we wanted or what we needed on our Christmas list, or maybe there's nothing there, or maybe there's no one there to spend it with us. But there is always someone there, because what we celebrate on Christmas is the fact that God did send his son to make his home here with us on earth so that we can know what it means for God to be making our home with him in heaven. But there's something else about Ethan's first Christmas that jumps out to me and that is really something special, and it's the cover of the book. That's the second thing I wanted to point out. We had something going on at the church that we were serving at the time. That was St. Andrew in Marietta. And we were not able to attend the event where Santa Claus came to take pictures with the kids. And Tiff and I can't recall what that was, but Santa Claus made a very special visit to the house to come see Ethan. And so we have this picture on the cover of the book, and I believe it was Christmas Eve, where Santa Claus came to the house and took pictures with Ethan and the family that had gathered around, because they came to the Christmas Eve candle lighting services at St. Andrew. But the cover of this ornament is a picture of Santa Claus holding Ethan on his very first Christmas. And what a gift of grace, what a sacrifice of Santa's time, because I know that's his busiest night of the year. But as we look through this book and we think about Ethan's very first Christmas, it's amazing to contemplate what it's like to celebrate your very first Christmas with your, in our case, one and only son. And I think about what God did when he sent his one and only son for us on that very first Christmas to let us know that we're not alone. And that even those times when we experience things from joy to frustration and fear, to agony, to elation, whatever it is, however it is that we experience today, the one thing that doesn't change is that we experience the love of God through Jesus Christ in it. So that's my story from the tree today. I hope that you have a wonderful day and come back and see us tomorrow. Thanks. God bless, and talk to you then.